Previously on Launch Control. Amidst the busiest weekend of the season, with two teams competing on opposite sides of the country, David Higgins and Craig Drew locked up their 6th consecutive rally championship.
Got the 8th championship now, 6th in a row with the Subaru teams, which has been absolutely awesome.
But there was little time to dwell on the success. Global Rallycross Seattle and a doubleheader in Los Angeles saw the Rallycross program take great strides forward.
That's probably the most encouraging moment of the year so far for the whole team. To come from a few seconds off the pace a couple of races ago and to set the fastest lap in qualifying and be on the front row there, that's awesome.
The battle, not the war, right?
Now, with the GRC season complete, Subaru Rally Team USA heads to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan for Lake Superior Performance Rally, the final round of the Rally America Championship.
A lot of work to do. Honestly, it's Mount Everest of work.
Travis Pastrana and new co-driver Robbie Durant still need time together to find their groove for a full season in 2017.
You know, David, he's one of the best drivers I've ever driven against, I've ever seen drive. But Robbie and I, we're pretty comfortable in the car. We can really give this guy a run for his money.
It's a tough rally and Travis will be keen to try and finish the year on a high, just like what we are.
This event still matters. Neither driver wants to let the other one have it. This is Launch Control. Houghton, Michigan, home to the Lake Superior Performance Rally, the final round of the 2016 Rally America Championship. And the fans are eager for the final showdown between the Subarus.
Probably one of the coolest things coming up here, you know, LSPR was the press on regardless rally, the POR. It was one of the oldest rallies in America. The fan base up here is amazing. We have the biggest field that I've ever been a part of since I started rallying back in 2002. Everyone's really excited about this rally. It's the final one of the championship and it's going to be a good race.
With the championship already locked up, bragging rights are still on the line.
I'm looking forward to it. Car felt good in shakedown and I'm going to be first on the road again, so that's always, it can have its advantages when it's dusty, but when it's dry or even damp, you're the first one to find things, and you can also leave some good marks. So we'll see what trust Travis has got in me to see how much he follows what I do on the first few.
Two champions in the two fastest STIs that Subaru Rally Team USA has ever entered, backed up by the best service crews in racing. It's time to settle some scores. Higgins and Drew are first on the road for a short spectator loop before heading out into the woods. And it's clear that Higgins and Drew plan a great show for the fans this weekend. But then, disaster. The car grinds to a halt in front of the crowd with a full electrical failure. A few seconds later, the car inexplicably springs back to life.
Right to the red, right to the red. Okay. Joking me.
Pastrana and Durant follow the champions. And with 0 issues, the stage tally is now 1-0 for number 199. But rallies aren't won on short spectator stages. The real battle is here, in the forest. And it's where the driver-co-driver relationship between Travis and Robbie will be put to the test.
30, half right 4. Repeat, 30, half right 4.
Owing to Pastrana's on-the-limit driving style, the duo's previous events have been hampered by crashes. But each mile that clicks by builds on their trust and confidence. This will be the key to fulfilling their potential going into the 2017 season. Putting the mysterious electrical fault behind them, Higgins and Drew knock almost 19 seconds off Pastrana's lead, closing the gap to just under 5 seconds by the first service. But the mystery still weighs on David's mind.
Yeah, wasn't the way the rally wanted to start for us. Really, I thought it was game over, to be honest. But we sort of fiddled around with the battery, reset it 5 or 6 times, and it fired up and we went. So yeah, we lost over 20 seconds. This is one of those rallies, a bit like 100 Acre, where you're looking at a few tenths, a few seconds here and there. So it was not a rally for sure where you want to be giving a big time chunk away.
The fault lies with damage done at the New England Forest Rally.
Crest and care, right 4 plus narrows, don't rocks both sides. Right 4 plus don't narrows, rocks both sides. Where the hell did that come from?
A later teardown at the shop will uncover a wiring short caused by damage to the panel that holds the emergency cutoff switches. But the intermittent nature of the fault prevents the team from diagnosing the problem on site.
Any issues?
Downshift and got some pretty high revs, so just have Jonathan, he always double checks, but yeah.
All right, keep going.
We're leading after 18 miles and a full day of rally. But, night stages coming up are going to be really difficult. Robbie, he's amazing. He's a great co-driver. But just that trust, getting the confidence back up after 2 bad rallies, if we can be a second a mile off David the night stages, I think that's pretty good. But our goal is definitely drive hard, drive fast, but don't drive reckless, and get old Tammy Lynn here to finish.
Light pods fitted, the drivers crank up the bravery and head out for the night stages.
Care, brake crest, 20 line, right 3 minus.
These are the stages where confidence between driver and co-driver becomes apparent,
Right 3 minus.
where trust in the notes equals speed.
30, right 4 plus over crest, long tightens hard.
This is where Higgins and Drew shine. With years of experience and dozens of rallies together, David can put his complete trust in the description of the road that Craig provides.
Then entry right 4 minus tightens. 80.
The advantage pays dividends. Despite Pastrana's best effort, Higgins slips into the lead by the end of the day.
Then the finish to 300, long crest, that's it.
Thank you. Good job.
Well done.
Gray skies greet the teams and fans for the final day of competition.
Day 2, a lot of work to do. Honestly, it's Mount Everest of work, but Robbie and I, we're pretty comfortable in the car. We're gonna try to be more consistent, but if we can get a little closer, I'd be a lot happier going into next year. Robbie and I know what we gotta do on notes. It's gonna be a good day, gonna be a technical day, but see what happens.
I've got really big confidence with Craig on the notes and the darts, and it's a nice thing to know when you go into those days that you can generally go pretty well, so it gives you that little bit of extra confidence, and we just concentrate on driving clean, carrying good speed. Last night was a chance then to really sort of try and put some time between us, so one, it makes us sleep well, and 2, it makes him sleep not so well, so it's always a nice thing to be able to do that last thing at night.
No warm-up in front of the fans this time. Higgins and Drew are the first to attack the day stages.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go left over 70, right 6, then.
And it's clear that no warm-up is needed for the 2016 champions.
Crest and extra late, right 5 plus.
They're immediately in sync,
50, right
building on their pace from yesterday.
Right 5 in over crest, short left 6, right 6, 70, right 4 hold. Repeat, right 4 hold. Yeah. Left 6 don't, long, 70.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Left over crest and right 5 short.
Pastrana and Durant refuse to be intimidated.
Half right 5 and left 5 plus.
They find their stride, managing to stay within half a second per mile, the pace set by Higgins through the first loop.
And left 4 minus. Repeat, and left 4 minus.
Tapping into their reserves of skill and courage, Higgins and Drew take the speed up yet another notch.
Straight crest.
But Pastrana and Durant are able to keep it close.
120.
Forcing the crew in the number 75 car to keep pushing, Pastrana and Durant keep the battle honest and exciting through the end of the morning stages.
right 4, opens, tightens to 3 long, and left 3 minus late. Okay, left 3 minus late, right 3.
Knowing how hard both drivers are pushing their cars, the service crews prepare for the worst, but are pleasantly surprised to find only routine maintenance is required, a testament to the strength of the cars.
You know, first stage was actually way more grip than I was expecting. Good stage, nice one to get the day going with. Today's about just trying not to take any risk really and just try and keep middle of the road.
I think we've extended our lead by about 20 seconds over Travis from this morning, so I think the gap at the moment is about 1.5 minutes, so we don't have to take any risks this afternoon. We just keep going at the pace we're going and just try and bring it home.
Well, he's looked after Camulin on this one so far. No real issues. Car's straight, alignment's perfect.
Today is definitely a better day for me as far as my driving style. You know, David, the first stage I think we were 1/10 of a second off, so that was better than a half second or a second a mile. So big field, so it's awesome to have 2 Subarus first and second, but got a long way to go to get him. We'll gonna be working on next year though.
Once more into the forest, the fans refuel in preparation for the final loop of stages in the 2016 Rally America Championship. An entire year's worth of winning pace culminates in the final miles of the season.
Short, left 6, right 6, 70, right 4, hold. Then late left 4, tightens don't, and neat, latest right 3, hug. Then late left 4 plus hold.
Their battle has already left the rest of the rally in their dust. The gap to Pastrana is measured in seconds. The gap to third is measured in minutes.
Left 4 short, right 3 short.
One last mighty swing is all Pastrana and Durant have time for, and they make the most of it. On the final loop, they start to match the pace of the leading car.
Left 6, 70, right 5 plus 30, turn left 4.
The Lake Superior Performance Rally ends as it began, with a tight and technical spectator stage. Every vantage point is crowded for the final showdown between the red and blue Subarus. Pastrana is at home in these conditions, determined to win the last stage of the year. Higgins is just as determined to deny his former student the glory. But a gremlin comes back to haunt him.
Done it again. It's doing with wiggly battery.
The car, which has been dead reliable all season, loses all electrical power for the second time. And for a moment, their ability to finish is uncertain.
Leave it.
But as before, the car springs back to life just in time to complete the stage and win the event.
Turn late, hairpin right 1 into the car park, and left 1 over finish. Okay.
How's that happen?
Don't know, let's not worry about it. What a mate.
Good job.
It's unbelievable. I mean, if it's going to happen, you want it to happen on a super special, to be honest.
I like how you pause for suspense at the end.
I said though, if we wanted to give Travis 50 seconds in half a mile, I might as well have just driven, you know?
I feel so much worse that you gave me 50 seconds and we still David, he's good. There's no doubt about it. He's one of the best drivers I've ever driven against, I've ever seen drive, and it's going to take everything we got next year. But we can give it.
And our 2016 champions, David Higgins and Craig Drew.
Yeah, no, it's been an amazing season again. It's been great having Travis back and some good battles, and it's always nice to go into the winter break with a strong result, and you can relax a little bit easier when you know you performed well. And one thing I've learned in all my years of competing at the top of rallying is you can never take anything for granted. The winter I'll be working just as hard as anybody else to make sure I come out faster, stronger and fitter next year.
Done and done. Another rally season is in the books. But the rivalry between teammates is only just beginning. Next year, it's on.
Number 2! Yeah! How many fingers?
Next time on the season finale of Launch Control. Travis Pastrana and Robbie Durant take their 2017 preparation north of the border.
We don't race to stay safe or to come in second. We race to win. Having said that, we know that our goal is to get every stage mile. But hey, we can run 10 tenths. We just got to figure out how not to run 11 tenths.
50, right 5 short, Sumper, kicked.
The battle with Subaru Rally Team Canada pushes both programs to the limit. Meanwhile, the Subaru Rallycross program takes shape with a fresh energy and the addition of an all-new face behind the wheel. That's next time on the season finale of Launch Control.